All right, y'all. Today we're going to be going through potential and kinetic energy. So this meme is right. Kinetic energy has no potential. We'll figure that out in a little bit. What are we doing today? Our essential question is, how can I classify energy? My lesson objective is we will distinguish potential and kinetic energy, and our homework is to finish our packet. Note number 1. Potential energy is energy that is stored and waiting to be released. The three main forms are gravitational, chemical, and elastic. So each of these types of energy have the potential to be released. Gravitational potential energy is energy that is stored when an object is high above the ground. An example is a roller coaster at the top of its ride. So my roller coaster has the potential energy to fall down when it's high above the ground. Chemical energy. This is energy that is stored inside a substance. Examples of coal, gasoline, wood, and food. There's all energy stored in these substances, like in gasoline, that's waiting to be released when it's put inside of a car. Elastic potential. This is energy that is stored when an object is stretched. So a good example is a bow and arrow. There is potential for the arrow to be released, but the energy is just stored in the bow. And another example is a rubber band. Note number 2. An object can have more gravitational potential if it has a larger mass or is higher off the ground. So I know that in this picture, my ball has the most potential energy because it's highest. It has the most potential to fall down. And my book has the least potential energy because it is the lowest off the ground. It has the least potential to fall down. Note number 3. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. And the faster an object, the more kinetic energy. So I know that kinetic energy can be described as any object that is moving. So I know that if my skateboarder is moving, he has kinetic energy. But kinetic energy is also molecules in motion, like when water boils. My water molecule starts to move around, and I know that there's kinetic energy there because it's moving. Note number 3. Kinetic, when an object starts moving. So I know that if I have 100 joules of potential energy, when my biker is at the top of the hill, he has that potential to roll down. I know that as he starts to move, that 100 joules of energy is transferred to his kinetic energy at the bottom of the hill when he starts moving. So he goes from potential energy to kinetic energy.